Alright YouTube, I'm still at Taylorsville. I'm continuing east right here, right where I ended the last video. That goes down towards the river, which I'll show that here in a little bit. But getting ready to go down some rocks, steps. This is probably the biggest hill and most slipperiest part of the hike. You got to be careful going down these right here, so especially with all these wet leaves on them. Personally, I feel safer going up them, because at least if you fall, you're going to fall forward instead of falling flat instead of taking a good tumble going down them. But I've hiked this a lot of times, so I'm pretty familiar with what to expect here and so on and so forth. It's the other side of the rocks. Steps still got to go up more of them yet, but that's fine with me. Yeah, I never used to do nature. I never used to do commentary on my nature videos till I got into other stuff. But I'll give you guys a little bit of background information on this. Yeah, this part of the orange on the eastern side close to the road, which is US 40, it weaves in and out quite a bit. So this is the longer side of it, because the other side of the trail is excuse me there, it's more or less a straight shot. Then you enter the river area. Yeah, you could see there's hardly a cloud to be found in the sky right now. Nice breeze we got going today, so another leaf falling from the tree. It's around 11:30 in the morning, 11:20 in the morning. I have yet to see anybody at the park hiking besides, I have yet to see anybody hike here yet, which is actually kind of surprising. But I know some people gotta work. I gotta do that too. You know, we all gotta do that. So I understand. Yeah, this park is frequented a lot by the Dayton hikers. There's various people that are always hosting hikes here. It's one of the most popular parks to host hikes in, without question. I'm going to be going to Caesars Creek on Sunday, so I'm going to get a lot of footage of that as well. Yeah, you can hear the road in the distance a little bit, but it's not too bad though. I know I said in an earlier video this park tends to be probably the noisiest park, and that is true, but it still was peaceful here. Yeah, you can see the sky. There's not a, well, you have a couple clouds, but overall there's very little cloud cover. Very few clouds right here in the sky today. As I said a couple minutes ago, this trail, it weaves in and out. So, you know, a little slant there, a little slant there, which actually makes for good exercise. You could do the trail from either, you know, direction. My personal preference, I like to do this side first, and the reason why is because, especially if I'm wanting to go fast to get in a good rhythm, you have to challenge yourself more when you're weaving in and out to get in a fast rhythm, as opposed to just starting off on a straight shot where you can boom, get into a rhythm right there. So you build up more of an endurance this way, I think. But that's all personal preference. I did both sides, you know, before first and last, so it just depends on what your preference is. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, what's great about this new memory card is by now I would have been out of footage by now to record, and I probably on this card probably will not have to dip into my internal memory to film, because there were times on the when I had the smaller card, once I ran out of space on the mini SD, where I had to dip into the internal memory, and that's not a problem because I can upload these videos, you know, at right state pretty fast, and then that clears off the space that I would have been using for it. So overall it works out good either way. I definitely do not think I will get to a point where I'm going to have to dip into the internal memory, because I still got, I've only used 1/3 of the memory on this so far today, so plenty of room to film, and I got my spare battery pack for my cell phone with me, so even if I run out of battery here, on this I can just pop in the new card. Yeah, you can still see some of the leaves falling here. See some of the rocks that are right there, and you can hear the road above it. All right, there are beautiful rocks right there that go up the hillside. And I'm probably going to be coming back here next Wednesday afternoon to hike, and I'll get some more of this. Then I really don't care if it's overlap or not, you know. It's my page and I want to show this off to people. More of the leaves falling, more of the beautiful maples in this park. I will probably upload these hopefully sometime today. Gonna have lunch with my friend after the hike. My friend is not with me. I'm gonna have lunch after the hike, drop off some groceries, and then I'm gonna go to the library at Wright State to upload these, because I'll obviously have way too much footage to take it to the Dayton Metro Library. It would take forever to upload this much footage from right there, but I really don't care, so yeah, I'm trying to think of a good ending point for this next one, because I'm gonna probably do one more before I have to make the turn to head south on the trail here. See some acorns right here. I thought I don't see any walnuts here, but I've already got enough of those for today. Just trying to scout out any potential spots for more. Another beautiful stretch of forest right here. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Caesars Creek this Sunday. I have not had a chance to hike there, but I'm going to hike with the Dayton hikers, and I plan on getting tons of footage from that place as well. some more of the acorns right there. And I think I'm going to end this one around the corner here and start a new one, maybe. Of course I'll start a new one. I'm just trying to think of a good ending point to start this. And Five Rivers also does a really good job at managing their land, because I complained when I was at John Bryan and Glen Helen about the amount of honeysuckle in that park. That's a parking lot that leads right up there. They don't manage their land and clear away the invasive species the way they do here, because you don't see much in the way of honeysuckle at this park or most metro parks now. It is around, but not nearly as much as it is there. But I'm going to start a new one here because this corridor is a good stretch to start one.